Hey, what's up guys? It's James and I am in Madrid, Spain. Check it out. Pretty cool, huh? So, today I just wanted to start out with some ideas, and then I'm going to move into some more like outer game kind of stuff. And I had some great thoughts on the train coming in. I'm getting ready to go to Barcelona from Madrid on an overnight train, but first I'll talk to you guys for a bit. So the idea that I had is that everyone in the world is trying to awaken themselves. So they're all trying to break out of this funk that they have in their mind of just moving through life kind of just monotonously, boringly, and everything that we do is an attempt to wake up in this way. And I told you guys about this before. There's some ways that are healthy and some ways that are unhealthy. Some unhealthy ways are like gambling and drugs and alcohol and other substances and that kind of thing. And some healthy ways are things like meditation, being in good relationships, sports, you know, that kind of thing. And I think that on a neurochemical level, the waking up is literally just like adrenaline and dopamine and serotonin all like coming into your mind. And I actually, I've been watching porn a lot lately, and I don't know if it's the most healthy thing, but I'm about to start a big challenge, so I'm just kind of slacking off right now. And what I noticed is that by following my emotions, that what I really crave is just the arousal part, just the beginning, where my entire body just kind of like focuses in and finds out what it sees this thing that's very valuable, and it's just like the arousal just brings me alive, and I love that feeling. The actual like ejaculation isn't so great, but like the experience of becoming aroused is what I really crave the most. And I think that for a guy like me who has ADD and typically low dopamine levels, like that hit is really sharp, and that's why I think ADD people are more prone to becoming addicted to things. And so anyway, that's why I'm getting off into addiction. So the thing is that everyone wants to awaken. Everything that everyone does is an attempt to become awake. And so I want you to think about this. I want you to think about mirror neurons. And what the thing is that with mirror neurons is that we copy the emotions of people that we see. And this used to confuse me, and I just realized that what confused me is like, well, I see people all the time and I don't feel their emotions. Like, and what I realized is that we're seeking to become awake, and we have reticular activating systems. It's the thing that helps us achieve our goals and sees the things that we're looking for in our life, the desired outcomes. So I want you to think about this. Think about a guy or even a girl, you know, someone who is free, they're happy, they're confident, they love life, they have good relationships, they take care of themselves, and they're just living a great life. They're living awake. And so if everyone is trying to become awake, they're going to notice that person, and their mirror neurons are going to copy the emotions of that person. That's what makes the person so desirable. And I think this is so cool. And I think that I'm going to champion it here is meditation is a healthy way to access this state of freedom without any dependency. So here's the second part. Now the second part, I just wanted to kind of keep it basic today and kind of tell you guys about ways to build rapport with people and make friends, be friendly. I think that for me a lot of the time this is pretty much all I focus on, because I'm not quite comfortable yet to go into like full-blown like attraction. I'm not always in the mood for that, you know. Sometimes I just want to make friends with people and just be a nice guy. And when I first got into like socializing, I didn't understand conversations. I didn't want to have conversations with people. I wanted to get fucking laid. I didn't care about talking to people, and over time I've developed the competency to enjoy that. And but it took a few trips. I read a book called The Charisma Myth by Olivia Fox Cabane. It's a really great book. You should check it out. Another book that I started to read was How to Win Friends and Influence People, and so far that book's been great as well. So check those both out. And what I learned in The Charisma Myth is one thing that you really do is to focus on your breath, on your toes when you're talking to someone. And what this does, for one, it makes your entire body communicate to the person non-verbally. They say that 90% of our communication is non-verbal, and when you focus on your toes, you're sending the wave through your body to really focus and listen. And when I first started doing this, I had some great conversations with people where they just talked to me for 3 hours. And I just listened to them very intently, just looking at feeling my toes. You can also concentrate on your breath like meditate. It also works. Alright, another thing that you can do is be sure to ask people a lot of questions. People love to talk about themselves. They've done studies that find that dopamine is released in the brain when we talk about ourselves. It's pleasurable to say I and to just talk about our lives, and it's a very human thing to also relate to people. So ask people questions about themselves and listen very intently, focus on your toes. Don't interrupt them, whatever you do, that's really important. And when you don't interrupt them, don't try not to nod so much. I mean, I know it feels very natural, and if you're just staring at them like point blank, like that can get a little bit creepy, but just some little affirmations like, yeah, cool, just there with them. And so do that. Also, what you can do with people is give them compliments. This is so easy, it's like, but it has to be genuine. Find something when you first meet someone. Ask yourself the question, what do I like about this person? And when you do this, you'll begin to recognize the things that you like about them. And most often for me, it's like, hey man, I like your jacket. That's a cool jacket, man. Oh really? I just got it. And it's just that instant connection. I learned yesterday that if you touch people, it's 30. They like you 30% more. It's like being drunk. For guys who like girls, it's the same. If you just touch them, they. All right, guys. I'm just gonna make this short because I don't have a lot of battery. What you want to do with building rapport with people is focus on your toes when you're talking to them, or focus on your breath. So the tendency for most people is to be thinking about what they're going to say when they're listening to someone, and this makes the person not feel genuinely appreciated. So be sure to listen intently by focusing on your toes or focusing on your breath. Second, give out compliments. When you see a person or you meet a person, ask yourself, what do I like about this person, and tell them about it after you get the answer. Your mind will find the answer, and then just tell them. Third, don't let the energy of the conversation get bogged down when you're listening to people. That's a big thing. If they're just talking about themselves a lot and you're feeling tired and worn out, feel free to let loose a little bit and tell about yourself. Go out there and just bust out a bit, and then they'll be thinking about what they're going to say, because they're going to become really enraptured if you really come out confident. And then say, so what did you think about that? How did you feel about that? And that leads me into my fourth point, is check in every now and then with people, and now and then again with people in the conversation. Say, hey, how you doing, man? Or how you feeling? What's up, guys? I'm on a train from Madrid to Barcelona. It's a night train. I'm in the bed here, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about some inner game concepts, so enjoy.